G'day swingers, welcome back to the channel. If you're new, I hope you enjoy. Today, me and Ninja have been out and about, going to a couple of different spots, trying our luck. Managed to pick up a few bits, so it's better than kicking the pants. Now, apologies for no episode last week, but half an hour's worth of footage with one piece of gold, so no point sharing that, to be honest. It's just too much effort, but here's that bit of gold anyway. Well, as you can see, after 6 hours of solid digging in one hole, that's better than a kick in the pants and no gold at all, isn't it? It's only a little spessy, but that's all that showed up for the day. Back to the show. Me and Ninja dug pretty hard all day, and that was all we were rewarded for, so sometimes that's the way cookie crumbles. But yeah, otherwise I've been busy in the garden. I'll show you this. I tell you what, I'm feeling it after yesterday. I thought I'd just give you an update. As I said, I've been very busy with the yard recently, and as you can see, we've got a lot more sunlight there at the moment. I'll get to that in a sec. But maintaining the lawn today, filling in all the holes and stuff, which is growing in nicely. All that's already been done. The grass is growing back through, same as all this area. You can see the darkness, so happy with that. The trees are still going nicely, and this has been my latest project. This has only been filled for a week. Got one of my old internal pumps running, it does the job. I'll just tuck it out of the way. As you can see, a nice new environment for my lovely fish. Now, I feel really weird doing this. It says waterproof to 20 meters. Here we go. How cool is that? I feel so weird doing that. I hope the audio hasn't gone too odd, but it doesn't feel right. It really doesn't. Anyway, the other project. Let's see if I don't even know where the microphone's actually situated, so I'm hoping I haven't filled it with water. Now here, this has now become a usable space. As you can see, I have destroyed what was here. I'll chuck a photo up. And now this is what it looks like. And this has been a few days of hard work. I found we had a concrete base here for what I believe used to be an old outhouse, being the size of the foundation and the brick mortar. That's all the branches, that's all the green waste, and that's all the compost. And then all this is still got to be dealt with. This has got to come down. I'm just going to get rid of that. I'm going to worry about the real estate. And then a couple of the limbs off this maple. This one will go, this one up here, and this one here, just to reduce how many of these seeds hit the ground. Because I tell you what, I'm over picking them out of my garden. It was fun at first, it's not anymore. And my rose bush is finally growing back nicely. Considering after I cut it back, the possums ate all the regrowth. Turds. And this is a result, honestly, of about 4 hours of scouring my lawn and just this garden bed. It's a 10-inch pan. They're all maple sprouts. As you can see, they're everywhere. I've got a lot more to deal with. I've got a couple of hours before the sun's down, and I'm hoping I can finish this bed. And then I've still got this bed. Oh, it never ends. Anyway, hope you enjoyed the episode. As you can see, I've been really bloody busy. But yeah, finally got it today. So sit back and enjoy as we chase some shiny. Alright, well this is a different one. Yeah. We just had one clump.
This is the original signal. And this came out with it.
So you can use two signals there, but basically he just took a clump off the surface and both signals were in the clump on the surface. As soon as you got it down low and split it in half, we could hear there was two signals clearly. It's very quiet, that one.
Yeah. I picked the smaller one first.
Ooh. It's got the right sort of sound. Could be leady, but yeah, bugger.
Oh, big one.
The old dreaded lead shot,
Must be a bigger lady.
no doubt. It's like the dueling banjos, but dueling scoops.
Just for anyone who is a filmer, I'm not mentioning names. Not you, not you. I've mentioned this in his comments, so if he ever watches this, he'll know who he was talking about. His response was, "That's why I've got my kids for." But half the time I see him, he's by himself.
Yeah, gotcha. I'll hopefully recognise it in this video. Has a good chuckle to himself. Another bloody laddie. Led down yet again. Now, that's the way the cookie crumbles, especially out here. There's lots of them. Yeah, it's it. We had missed that target quite a while ago, and I've been doing Disc Creek a whole lot up until just before my surgery. So I kept coming back and finding targets, but we missed that. And my first bit with the 705 was here, the one that Ninja helped me find.
Swan.
So, I mean, there's been what, 5 or 6 bits off of right where you're standing?
Yeah.
So I mean, it's here, but it's hard to find. Anyway, let's keep swinging. I hope to the freaking gold gods this is gold. Please tell me. I've been working this patch that we worked ages ago. Someone has already found it on us. And they've absolutely demolished this area. However, I just got a whisper target. Now I have chased this target probably 10 times and I couldn't freaking find it. It's just come out. It's in here. Where's the target? So it's in there somewhere. It's a pretty loud target. And it's in the original wash layer. There it is. It's gold. You see that in the photo? Right there. Oh, you frickin' ripper. Come on, be a good nugget. Be a good nuggy. It's only a little. Wow. That's a surprise. So I'm going to check the rest of that, because that is a lovely, lovely piece of old alluvial gold coming down this channel. You frickin' ripper. Nothing else in that. Possibly another bit there. Maybe a bit in that as well. So I'll have a quick check around and scan this very hard, because there's another lovely piece of alluvial gold come off this hillside. Excuse me? High, low? Oh. I'm going to spread all this material out, but oh, come on. All right, so still target there. Target there, so I'm thinking that's a second piece. So as you can see, this wash layer is what they would have been chasing. I can actually see it. I can actually see it glistening in the sun. Right there. See that? Bit number 2. Frickin' ripper. So I've just found myself another little spot that's paying out. This is wash. This is actual wash. This is what you want to be looking for. See how it's like a clay that's got heavy minerals in it? Or your ironstone, hematite, magnetite, little bits of quartz. You know, really, really good compact material. So I'll keep working this pile. Surely I can pick up 4 or 5 pieces here. What's that target in there though? I'll get back to you in a sec. Well, I think we might actually have a third piece out of this hole. Just off to the side here. Nice quiet little target just in here. So I'll just gently take the top off. Bit of interference at the moment, it's been a weirdo. Really can't hear when I have one headphone in, it makes it so much harder to hear. Put that there. Now, I'm going to be taking home some of this wash because I have in the past found a sapphire in this stuff. Little blue one, only small, not even half a carat, not even, but sounds hot rocky. Sorry, it sounded like someone was near me. I think Ninja's actually close to me. He's probably coming in on me. So it's one of those clumps by the look of it. Possibly that. So that one or that one? I had a nice clear target. I think I might have dropped it on top of the coil. Target's dropped out somewhere. I'll get back to this. Ah, so as you can see, I haven't moved. Not much anyway, like 2 feet. Been chasing a couple targets in this wash layer. Just got bit number 3. This was such a quiet target and I kept pushing it around everywhere. And it's so small, so tiny. It actually looks like it has a bit of mercury attached to the side of that. But it's such a teeny tiny piece. You even see that? Minuscule, but that's 3 bits from just here. So I'm going to keep scraping, keep chasing these quiet targets. If I get another target, I'll let you have a listen. Swing it on. Alrighty, so Ninja's just giving me a hand cutting some more bits and pieces down. I'll run you through that in a sec, but this is his little bit that he got today. So as you can see, little specie. Look at the key. Pretty much. Just a tiny little bit sitting on the end. Very happy that he found that. It's better than a kick in the pants.
Oh yeah.
Because we know it's there, but you got to work hard for it, don't you? Always got to work hard. But as you can see, we've just hacked into that. I was being a monkey climbing up there, using a handsaw to drop limbs off of here. I don't suggest doing that, it's a long way up. But yeah, I climbed up there, got that sorted. We got this limb down, which is actually rotten out, thankfully. We got rid of that when we did. We'll take it off back to about here at some point, but we need a ladder to get up and take that off nicely. I just did that with a handsaw, strangely enough. And then we're going to pull this tree here and just drop it straight down to the side. We've got plenty of room to do so. But then that gives me heaps of room for activities. And as you can see, that's a lot of green waste. A lot of green waste. We're talking a full 2 cubic meters at least of loose crap. So we'll mulch that, get rid of all that, create some compost, and then across here I'm going to run a whole lot of veggie garden beds, so I can utilise the space, and then probably put my fruit trees out here so they've got permanent sun and shade. See how they go. Anyway, I'll show you my gold on the scales right about now. Alrighty, swingers, so they're my 3 pieces of gold. Excuse the big ass blisters from the day's digging, but that's what you get on the big jobs. And just going to try and, so 0.78 for that one. Come on, cooperate. So for 3 little bits, I got 0.14, which I think is about $25 worth of gold. I'll throw the price up just below. So all in all, not too bad of a day. Just lucky that we managed to come across a few bits. We've already scoured these areas so many times, and it seems that the second location we went to has now been absolutely pillaged again. So I'd like to know what they'd found, because we done pretty bloody well and we couldn't find many targets. So it'd be interesting to know whether or not there was a bit left behind or not. Probably wasn't. I can't imagine the view all too much. There wasn't a lot of work done just raking, so we left it anyway. We were happy and content, so just glad if you pick up a few extra pieces here and there if we can't be stuff traveling too far. Anyway, thanks guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, don't forget to give us a like, a share, subscribe if you haven't done so already. If you have any questions or comments, just add them in the comments below and I'll be happy to return a comment. Until next time, good luck and happy swinging. See you later.